Hey y'all. So AEW Grand Slam is happening tonight, and they showed like the entire list of all the people, all the matches that are coming up. So I thought, why not just guess like who's gonna win? And here it is for Grand Slam. And I also want to go into a little bit of a tangent, a good one, a good tangent. I've been watching AEW since it came out, so like 5 years, and it's kind of crazy to think that like 5 years ago the only thing I watched was WWE, and now I watch like WWE, AEW, a little bit of TNA, some NXT that I can, and just try and keep up with like everything that's happening on in the wrestling world. And it's really cool, and I'm really glad that AEW exists, because to be honest, the way that WWE was like 5 years ago was just a crazy time. Crazy that like I've been watching wrestling that long. It wasn't good. It wasn't good. Like there was some I think it was like 2019. Yeah, it wasn't really a good year if I remember. But now WWE is so great. AEW is so great. Wrestling in general is just so great, and AEW has been a good thing for wrestling, or for the wrestling world, regardless of what people say. I feel like it is a good thing for the wrestling world. All right, yap session over about AEW and its impact on wrestling world. Let's get to the Grand Slam predictions. And I'm gonna go from down to up so that like the Grand Slam will be the last one. And I already circled the ones that I think are gonna win, so then I can explain them. So the first one we have is Beast Motors, Hologram, and Jalistico. And I'm sorry if I said those names wrong, but I think Hologram is gonna win. We'll see. From what I've seen, he has been like, he's a newer person. He's probably going to get some like a lot more push right now. So I feel like he might be the best one to win. But if he doesn't, I think the Beast Mortos might be like the second pick. And then we have Soraya rules. I don't know what Soraya rules are. The rules of Soraya's rules. But it is Soraya versus Jamie Hayter, and I think Jamie Hayter is going to win, because while Soraya has been here for like a little bit of a long time, I think Jamie Hayter is coming back, so it makes more sense for her to like win. And now we have I'm going to go right here, the Lumberjack strap match, which is Jeff Jarrett and Hangman Adam Page, and I think Adam Page is going to win, mostly because he's going through this like absolute feral, legit crash out. Like, you know how on TikTok usually like mixes up where it's like, oh, he's totally doing like a crash out, and it's like someone just like justifiably angry. No, Hangman Adam Page is going through like a legit crash out. He is attacking everyone that's like in his way, even if Swerve isn't like here, which is funny because like I think Adam Page is gonna mess with this for like Prince Nana's gonna tell like, hey, Strickland is fine, even though he was like hit with like a bear chair shot, which was, I'm not even going to discuss that, but yeah, Hangman's winning. And then we have I'm going to say this wrong, Kazuchika Okada versus Sammy for the Continental Championship Eliminator. And I think Okada's going to win, because from what I've gotten, I haven't really watched a lot of Okada's matches, but from what I've seen, he is a good like wrestler, and I don't think Sammy's going to get that chance to get that title just yet. He has been here for a long time, but I doubt it. And then we have a Tornado Trios match, which is against the Learning Tree and the Conglomeration. This the storyline, I like it, because like, of course, I love Orange Cassidy. I dressed up as him for Halloween and for like a Comic-Con a bit ago, and so I'm glad that he's being used. But storyline with Chris Jericho, But yeah, I think the Learning Tree is going to win somehow. Maybe there'll be like another recruit that like attacks the Conglomeration over here. Let me just slide. There you go. So yeah, I think the Learning Tree wins, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Conglomeration wins. And then we have Jack Perry TNT Championship Open Challenge. He's probably going to win through shenanigans. But I'm not sure who's going to win. I don't have Twitter anymore, so people can't spoil stuff for me, which is a whole nother can of things. TLDR, I hate when people announce like, oh, this person might be going to AEW, and then the person comes and it's like, well, thanks for like subtly ruining the surprise. But yeah, I don't know who's going to be for that open challenge. I hope it's like someone from like not WWE, maybe Bobby Lashley. That's my best, because I know Bobby Lashley, he had a contract. I'm doing the thing where what I said that I thought was annoying, saying like, oh, well, maybe but I would be surprised if Bobby Lashley was there, but yeah. I'm gonna skip this one because this is just an announcement segment. This is for the F the World Championship. Hook versus Roderick Strong, and I think Hook wins. I would be really surprised if Roderick Strong wins with like shenanigans, but yeah, I think Hook wins. Simple as that. And then we have the Young Bucks versus Will Ospreay and Kyle Fletcher, and I think the Young Bucks wins through shenanigans, or Takeshita ruins it for them, and then he gets disbanded from there. I forgot the name of their faction name, but yeah, I think he's like, screw this, I'm not a part of your group, and the Young Bucks win out of shenanigans. Then we've got some good women's wrestling. Yeah. We've got Mariah May versus Yuka Tsukazaki. I'm sorry, I probably said that wrong, but I think Mariah wins, mostly because Yuka just got into AEW, and I feel like might need to build it up a bit more, but I think Mariah May wins, or like maybe Toni Storm comes back and it's like, no, I want my lick back, or something like that. But yeah, I think Mariah wins this match. And then we have Jon Moxley versus Darby Allin, and whoever wins gets a chance to fight Bryan Danielson at, I forgot the name of this official thing. But I think Darby Allin wins, because I feel like it makes the most sense, because while I do want to see Bryan Danielson versus Jon Moxley, I think that might be like once Darby Allin wins and then he beats Bryan Danielson. I'll talk about that in another video about why I think that'll happen. And Jon Moxley, and then Bryan Danielson won't be able to wrestle because he said once he drops that championship, then it's over. So, I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think Darby will win. And then for the main event, we have Bryan Danielson versus Nigel McGuinness, and it says like if Bryan is cleared to wrestle, he's gonna be cleared to wrestle because Bryan Danielson is a maniac. He will fight you with 2 arms tied behind his back and 1 leg just like chopped off somehow or something. But yeah, I don't know the history behind these two. I know that like storyline wise, they hate each other. I don't know if like in real life they also hate each other, but I feel like it would be a bit weird to have Nigel McGuinness win and then Bryan Danielson like cut his championship reign short and not have it at like a big pay-per-view. But yeah, I'll be really surprised if he's not gonna win. It feels like it's not gonna win, but I'd be super surprised. Be like, huh? Okay, weird. But yeah, Bryan Danielson's gonna win, and those are my predictions for AEW Grand Slam that is happening tonight.